actually today for you now, we thought we'd record one where the person I'm trying to provide care for tells me no. And it's like, what do you do with that? Because I've offered support and care and they've said no. And it's really tempting to try to push that a little bit more and try to help them understand why care is important and try to get them to agree to the care. And instead, what I'd say it's time to really assess what's our relationship and do we need to switch up a little bit. So we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to use what I think are some decent skills. And I'll say, hey, Matthew, it's about time to get, like washed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Not right now or not at all.
Well, not right now. I'm
not right now.
I'm busy.
You're busy.
Yeah, I got stuff.
Oh, you got stuff to do. Okay. Oh, hey, Matthew.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm noticing.
Right here?
Yeah. You've been growing
my
beard. Your beard, and you got a good bit like right here.
Oh.
And I noticed like right in the corners, like right in there, there's some crusty kind of stuff there. Do you feel it? A little bit?
Well, I mean,
just a little.
Yeah, I mean, it's
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. It's sort of hidden away in there. But you know what? I'm wondering if maybe we could go and get a wet cloth and just get that little bit. It might feel better.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Tell you what, come with me and let's see what we can find. I don't know, I think I know where there might be something. Okay, so what was my goal, Matthew? What was my agenda to start with?
Well, at first it was for us to go get cleaned up. Yeah. To wash
and
up.
I think you understood my cues.
Yeah, I saw what it meant.
Yeah, and you were not up for it.
No.
That wasn't going to happen.
No.
So instead of backing off completely and like going, okay, refusal, what I thought is maybe I should work on the relationship a little bit. But I wasn't going to give up completely this idea of Matthew with a sensory experience and in the bathroom. So I'm going to try to keep place. I'm going to try to keep people. What I am letting go of is I'm even doing some of the same props. But what I'm letting go of is the programming. Because I've got to get you more agreeable to do something with me. And right now it's just be with me. And, and whether or not I get you to wash your hands or your forearms or whether we get any further at all, I'm not going to push that because the idea is you're with me. So I have a possibility of what else can happen. And you were following a lot of cues.
Yeah. And I really like the idea, Teepa, how we brought it to just one place that I don't have to undress. I don't have to do anything more and go look in a mirror potentially and just wipe that off versus this was making me think like, I was going to have to take all this off and do way more than just.
Way more than that.
Yeah. So just having this one piece.
Yeah. And then if we were in there and I said, you have got something like on your shirt back here.
Oh.
Here, tell you what, here's a fresh one. Here, why don't you just switch out of that one?
Oh, like
this one, yeah, because this one's clean.
Is that okay? I don't know if that's mine or
not.
Well,
I think it'll fit you.
Oh.
It's a extra large here.
Oh.
Now it does have a message.
Oh,
chicka boom boom. Chicka boom boom.
Yeah, Sandy said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's Sandy's go-to phrase.
Oh.
So that's a Sandy phrase.
Well, is that Sandy's shirt?
That is not Sandy's shirt. It was a gift.
Oh, she gave it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I know you're not somebody to turn down a gift.
Well, I don't want to offend.
You don't want to offend anybody.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Tell you what, slip out of that and we'll put this one on. Okay, now, how'd we get there, Matthew?
So you're noticing I had some things on my shirt.
Where on your shirt?
Back in here where I really couldn't see. I couldn't see, but it got my alert.
Stupid.
Like, oh, no.
I work in dementia. So what I wanted to provide is an opportunity. And what I sometimes do is I might have something on my hand. Who knows? And I just, as I'm doing this, actually there now is something on the shirt. And it's never something that I think is going to be harmful. Sometimes it's like hand sanitizer. Because I'm not lying. There's something on your shirt. What I don't say is I just put it there and it's hand sanitizer. Because if I don't have something on the shirt, your brain says I don't need to change the shirt
It's
because
fine.
you're not picking up on the odor of the shirt. You're not picking up on your body odor. You're not picking up on the stains up here. And rather than point all that out, you got something on the back of your shirt here. Here's a fresh one. Now, notice I had the prop readily available. And I made it sort of something that might have some value. Like there's another reason to change because somebody gave this. This was a gift. I know Matthew. I know with the relationship I have with Matthew that he cares about that stuff. So today's message was when I get a no, and I got a no, what do I do with that? Because I mean, I could push harder. So Matthew says no, and I push harder, and I push harder.
No,
Here's
that's
the
no.
bad news. He's bigger than I am, and he's stronger than I am. And what I don't want to do is getting us into this habit of pushing back. So when Matthew says, I offer, and Matthew goes, no, I go, you know what? This right here. And I focus it on something that he can feel, I can feel, we can do it together. And I see where that takes us. But I'm willing to let go of what is not working. And I think that's the relationship we need to understand. And we can say, yeah, but it's just an excuse. I'm so sorry. I know it's bothersome and it's problematic because you really want to just get through the shower or the wash up. But if you're getting a no, it's really a bad idea to keep pushing. And I've gotten a lot further and gotten people to do the whole thing, but only by being willing to listen when they say no and figure out what can I get a yes to. And I don't know what it's going to be because I'm only half of the equation. So Matthew, anything else?
No, definitely loving this piece of starting off with something small, one spot, and something that can be more comfortable when the idea of doing anything else other than that is not. And finding that spot of where you can start, and the trust that we would build as we're doing that together. Versus,
we get in that space and it's less uncomfortable and it does work. Okay, and it still doesn't work. We got another opportunity. I've got to do some more exploring with my P's because, I don't know what's getting in the way, but I know pushing something is rarely, if ever, a good opportunity. So that one I want to follow up on. All right, everybody. Till next time, take care with care, and we'll see you again as soon as we get a chance to see one another.
bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching. And if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, and if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.